Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 7 of my 30-day life challenge. For those who doesn't know me, my name is Sandy Cavallero. I'm originally from Panama, and now I'm living in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I've been working in the film industry for 25 years, and I'm also a business owner and a mentor. Okay, so let's dive into our topic for today. So, our topic for today is 7 lessons my journey has taught me so far. Okay. So can you believe we already completed our first week? This will be our last day for our week. So instead of telling just one story, I want to share 7 lessons that my journey has taught me over the last few years. Some of these lessons came from mistakes, some came from challenges, some came from amazing mentors, and some came from simply continuing when I wanted to quit. If I can save you even one lesson the hard way, then today's life will be worth it. Lesson number 1: patience is a skill you keep learning. When I started this journey, I honestly thought I was a patient person. Then entrepreneurship proved me wrong. Later, I thought, okay, now I learn patience. And once again, my journey proved me wrong. So today I don't say I've mastered patience. Instead, I say, I'm learning patience every day because patience isn't something you graduate from. It's something you continue developing, whether it's patience with yourself, with your business, or other people, it keeps growing. So that's for lesson number 1. Lesson number 2: mindset is like a muscle. One of the biggest surprises for me was realizing that I didn't have an entrepreneurial mindset yet. I had a strong work ethic, but that's different. When my advertising account was restricted for the first time, I honestly thought everything was over. I panicked. I didn't know what to do. Looking back, it wasn't the restriction that was the problem, it was my mindset. Now I understand something different. Your mindset has to be trained every day, just like a muscle. If you stop exercising, your muscle gets weaker, right? So that's why I continue reading, listening to podcasts, attending trainings, and surrounding myself with people who help me grow. Lesson number 3: don't always accept the first answer. When my account was restricted, I asked one person, then another, then another. Instead of assuming the first answer was correct, I kept asking questions. Eventually, a pattern appeared. The majority pointed me towards the solution, and that taught me something valuable. When you're learning something new, you stay curious, ask questions, learn from people who have already solved the problem. Lesson number 4: every mistake is training for your future. The restrictions happen because I unknowingly use a word that has a different meaning in an advertising policy. So it's one word that has two meanings. The one that I wanted to use wasn't the one that, um, it wasn't a restricted word. But YouTube took it as, as the other way, the other meaning of the word that was restricted. And I didn't know, I was new. So instead of allowing that mistake to stop me, I learned from it. So today, if someone in my community experiences the same thing, I can help them because I already been through it. So sometimes our mistakes become the experience someone else's needs. Okay, lesson number 5. Progress isn't always measured by results you can see. Okay, this one completely changed my thinking. Many of us recognize progress when we see a big result, but that's not how growth works. Real progress often happens before anyone else notices. You're becoming more confident, you're learning, you're developing leadership, you're improving communication, you're seeing opportunities you couldn't see before. And sometimes everyone around you notices your growth before you do. So looking back, I was very shy. Today, I'm much more comfortable speaking in front of people. That didn't happen overnight. It happened one step at a time. Lesson number 6: Community makes the journey easier. One thing I appreciate most is the community around me. Whenever I didn't know something, someone was willing to help, whether it was advertising, technology, leadership, or mindset. There was always someone willing to share their experience. That reminded me that success doesn't happen alone. We grow faster when we learn together. And lesson number 7, progress over perfection. I'll never forget attending my first convention in Calgary. I had only been on this journey for about 12 days. Everyone else was creating content with purpose. I was taking photos like a tourist. I didn't know any better. Later, at another event, another member took me under her wing. She told me things I had never even thought about it. How to frame photos, how to create content intentionally, how to tell stories. Looking back, I smile because I wasn't supposed to know everything. I was supposed to learn. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to keep improving. And every convention, every training, every life, every mistake make us a little better than yesterday. So, looking back over this first week, I realized something. Growth isn't about becoming perfect, it's about becoming better, little by little. One lesson, one challenge, one conversation, one decision at a time. If we stay committed to learning, our future will look very different from, sorry, if we stay committed to learning, our future will look very different from our past. So if you could learn one thing today is don't compare your journey with someone else's. Some people move faster, some people move slower, and that's okay. Focus on becoming a little better than you were yesterday. So focus on yourself, compare to yourself. Celebrate your small victories. Keep learning, keep asking questions, keep showing up. Those small improvements become extraordinary over time. And as we finish week 1, I want to thank you for being part of this journey. I hope that through my stories, you can also see reflected on your own. You're also reflecting on your own because every one of us has lessons worth sharing. Okay. Every one of us has overcoming something, and every one of us can encourage someone else simply by sharing our journey. So thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you uh, either today or tomorrow. We'll see for our week 2 of our challenge. But before we go, I have a question for you. I'd love to hear from you. And the question is, which of these 7 lessons that I share with you today resonated with you the most? And what lesson has life taught you recently? So share in the comments your experience could encourage someone else today. So thank you for being with me today and through this past 6 days or 7 days, including today. Um, and stay tuned for the next week 2. It's going to be a good one too. Thank you, everyone. God bless you all, and thank you for watching.